Today we're taking a look at these NHL matches, which are happening on Monday, March 13, 2023, and giving you our team and total picks for today. Welcome back to High Stakes. Before we dive into our video, don't forget to subscribe and push that notification bell to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and make sure to watch it till the end so you don't miss any of our picks. Also check out our Patreon if you want access our premium picks. Our Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. You will find the link in description and comments section below. One more thing before we start, check out our new channel High Stakes Props and Parlays, where you can find our player props and parlay picks predictions. You will find the link in the description and comments section below. Colorado Avalanche vs Montreal Canadiens. The Colorado Avalanche, 36-22-6, rounded off their latest four-game homestand with a 2-1-1 total after snatching their second win in the past three contests, 2-1-0, following a 3-2 overtime triumph against the Arizona Coyotes at Ball Arena on Saturday. Cale Makar, 15 goals, 52 points this year, banked the winner at 1:38 of the extra session after Nathan MacKinnon, 28 goals, 79 points, forced the bonus hockey with a 2-2 power play equalizer midway through the game, scoring in his ninth straight domestic appearance, 14 goals, thus setting a new Avs record. Denis Malgin, 8 goals, 12 points, also tallied for Colorado, which is 2-3-1 in its last 6 contests following a 6-game winning streak prior. The current losing skid of the Montreal Canadiens, 26-34-6, extended to the 6 outings, 0-4-2, after the team went 0-1-2 on its latest 4-game homestand, following a 3-1 setback against the New Jersey Devils at Bell Center on Saturday. In a contest with no penalties, the Habs out-hit the visitors by a double, 34-17, and blocked 26 attempts, but were ultimately outshot 37-24, managing to find the back of the net just once throughout the whole fixture, as Denis Gurianov, 4 goals, 12 points this year, cut the initial 2-0 lead of the Devils in half at the end of the second period, before New Jersey rounded off the scoring with an empty netter 1:30 from time. Montreal has now failed to win on own ice for 4 straight games, 0-2-2. Colorado is currently sitting third in the Central Division, having 2 games in hand over the 4th-placed Winnipeg Jets, but being just 1 point ahead. So, the Avalanche are in no position to chill with the upcoming postseason in mind, especially having managed to post just 2 victories in their last 6 matchups. On paper, a meeting versus Montreal might seem just what the Avs need at the moment. Still, while the Canadiens are just 1 defeat away from matching their season-long losing streak of 7 straight fixtures, they have, in fact, been playing some pretty decent hockey lately. The Habs have lost by more than 1 strike in just 2 of their previous 10 outings, while only 7 of the most recent 20 games of Colorado have recorded victories for the Avalanche, with a goal gap of at least 2 markers. More importantly, only one of the last 6 head-to-head encounters between the Avs and the Habs has seen Colorado win by a margin of at least 2 goals. Our team pick is Montreal Canadiens plus 1.5 points. The offense has been struggling for Montreal recently. They scored 3 or fewer goals in 8 straight games. The Habs rank 28th in goals per game and 30th in shots per game. Goaltending has been good for the Avalanche. They rank 9th in goals against per game. The under has hit in 8 out of the last 10 games between these 2 teams. The under has hit in 20 out of 30 road games for Colorado this season. Montreal will struggle to score and the under will hit. Take the under, 6 goals. Buffalo Sabres vs Toronto Maple Leafs. The Maple Leafs have won both previous games they've played against the Sabres easily this season, covering the puck line in both of those without a sweat. I give Toronto a huge edge defensively in this game and expect them to once again cover the puck line easily tonight. The Leafs' defense has been very good this season, allowing the 7th fewest goals in the NHL and giving up the 6th fewest expected goals and the 9th fewest high-danger shots in the league. Meanwhile, the Sabres' defense has been horrendous, having allowed the 6th most goals in the league, having given up the 4th most expected goals and the 7th most high-danger shots in the NHL. Toronto should be able to score at will and dominate this game. Take the Leafs to cover the puck line at home. Both previous games between these teams hit the over, with 7 total goals and 9 total goals in those 2 games. Sabres games have heavily trended over this season, with the over going 37-27-1 in their games this year, as Buffalo has a great offense but terrible defense. The Sabres have scored the third most goals in the NHL, generating the 12th most expected goals in the league, and they have the fourth best power play. Their defense and very inconsistent goaltending though has allowed the sixth most goals in the NHL, giving up the fourth most expected goals and the seventh most high danger shots in the league. The Leafs should be able to score on them pretty easily with their offense scoring the seventh most goals in the league, having generated the eighth most expected goals and the third most high danger shots in the NHL, with the third highest ranking power play in the league. Take the over 7 goals and expect plenty of goals. Dallas Stars vs Seattle Kraken. This is going to be a great game between two of the best teams in the Western Conference. The Stars look to sweep the mini-series, for the Kraken look to step up on their home ice and control this game from the first period. The Kraken, who average 3.52 goals per game, should pile on the goals with Jared McCann, Jordan Eberle, and the rest of the forward unit carrying the puck into the offensive zone and creating open shots with effective puck movement. The Kraken should also limit the Stars' offense with Vince Dunn, Adam Larsson, and the rest of the defensive unit, creating turnovers in the defensive zone and limiting shots on the net, allowing goaltender Martin Jones to make plenty of big saves. The Kraken should win the game and provide great odds in the process as home underdogs. Take the Kraken money line as home underdogs. The Stars are having a great season with their offense stepping up and scoring 3.42 goals per game, with 14 goals in the last 2 games. Jason Robertson, Roope Hintz, and Jamie Benn have scored 97 goals and 108 assists to lead the top 2 lines, but the rest of the offenses stepped up as well. Joe Pavelski, Tyler Seguin, and Mason Marchment have combined for 56 goals and 86 assists, while defenseman Miro Heiskanen has added 10 goals and 41 assists from the point to open up the offense. The Kraken are having a great season with their offense leading the way, scoring 3.52 goals per game, with 28 goals in the last 7 games. Jared McCann, Jordan Eberle, and Matthew Beniers have scored 67 goals and 75 assists to lead the top 2 lines, but the rest of the offense has also stepped up. Yanni Gourde, Daniel Sprong, and Oliver Bjorkstrand have combined for 40 goals and 70 assists, while defenseman Vince Dunn has added 12 goals and 41 assists from the point to put the offense over the top. The offense has been great, but the defense has been awful, allowing 3.15 goals per game. Adam Larsson and Vince Dunn have combined for 7.8 defensive point shares, but the rest of the unit has struggled, allowing opponents to find open shots on the net at will. Additionally, goaltender Martin Jones has struggled with a .888 save percentage and a 2.98 goals against average on 10-20 shots, with -17.3 goals saved above average. Our total pick is over 6 goals.